Welcome back to Jesse St. World. Hey, I'm Jesse. I toured in bands for 20 years. I also work for record labels and at just about every job you could possibly imagine in the music business. Today we are doing a special one. I have never ever heard this band, but they're kind of blowing up. Let's see, 1.2 million views for a new artist. Let's get right into it. No time to waste. Visions of Atlantis, Hellfire.
Jesse St. World.
If you'd like to know more about me, you can check the description for my channel. And I have to say, I don't know anything about this band, but I already heard they've got like a pirate kind of theme. So I'm excited to check it out. It already sounds piratey. Already love it. It's got kind of like a hammer.
I cannot believe it took me years to see the light. I was so confused by twisted words and filthy lies. I trusted all the voices I was hearing.
Very European.
The whispers of the demons that wanted me to drown.
To the ones who never were defeated when they hunt us night and day.
Two
To
singers,
the
that's always
ones
good.
who always were mistreated, that's the only way for us to take revenge. Hellfire! Burn, burn, burn!
Hold your breath and pull the trigger.
Love the chant.
Make it
Hellfire! Burn, burn, burn!
in the hell, watch the dying world.
Let them all scream, burn, fire, burn!
I was wondering if people dig this or if they just like the chant. I think it's pretty cool so far.
Familiar has home instead of paradise unknown. This is how I used to live, feeling all alone. I'm proud that I found my will and strength to carry on. But now they'll taste my anger, for I know where I belong.
To the ones who never stop believing there is more to life than this. To the ones who never chose to cave in, we all know the way. Traitors make amends. Hellfire! Burn, burn, burn!
Hold your breath and pull the trigger.
Burn, burn,
Sweet video. It's good.
hellfire! Burn, burn, burn!
In the hell, watch the dying world.
Let them all scream, burn, fire!
Ooh, nice breakdown. Ooh, nice. Nice arpeggio. Nice lead.
Reclaim the power of the flame. Hellfire! Burn, burn, burn!
Hold your
Nice, I dig it. I like the chords so far.
make it
Hellfire! Burn, burn, burn!
in the hell, watch the dying world. Let them all scream,
Nice high note at the end there. There we go, yeah. Sometimes it's hard to tell if they're going to go back into something. All right, guys. Man, I have to say, I will probably react to them again. That was very cool. I had heard that, they were maybe not a newer band, but a band that would just hit 1 million views. So I figured it was probably pretty cool, and might think that just by the thumbnail that maybe people like it because they have a pretty gal in the band. But no, it was super cool. I would say just style-wise, it gave me a little bit of Amaranth kind of vibe, kind of a Euro band. I don't know that they're European, though. They might be a United States band. I'm not sure. But one thing I will say is I dig it. The pirate vibe definitely came off in the costuming. As far as the music, I would say it's just more of a European vibe, honestly. But I've only heard the one song, so let's see. What do I think of this? Well, poignant, brooding, intense. I definitely like the video. It helped capture the big anthemic chants, the burn, burn, burn.
Really cool guitar solo in there. As a lead guitarist, that's something that always gets me. It's pretty easy to impress me if you do a really good solo in the middle of a song. It did have a halftime breakdown, which I am a sucker for as well. I'm sure you guys are too. Her voice was very cool. Like I said, gave off a very European type vibe to it. His voice was very cool as well. I didn't want to completely, say that they sound like or anything like Lacuna Coil, because they're not, but they do have the same setup as far as the male and female vocals. I will definitely check this band out again. And as well, you guys let me know if you want to hear any more. Maybe you know of an even better song for me to check out. So, on to the rating part. I will give this first song by them, by Visions of Atlantis, a solid 8. Like I said, don't really know if this is the best song by them, but it had a very, very catchy chorus. I love big chants in chorus, and I definitely gave it a little bit of extra points for the guitar solo. But yeah, I dig it. Let me know if you dug it as well in the comments, and keep rocking, guys, and I will see you next time.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out. But hey, that's not all. Go ahead and check the description of this video and check out my Amazon affiliate links and a link to my shop. And you can find my original paintings, you can find prints, hats, hoodies, t-shirts, all that stuff really helps out. Welcome back, guys. Appreciate you being here. My name is Jesse. I toured in bands for over 20 years as a hired gun. I've also worked for a bunch of different record labels and done just about everything you can imagine in the music business. If you'd like to know anything more about me, you can check out my channel's description. Let's dive right into it. No time to waste. I typically don't react to pop, but we've got one by Lady Gaga. What can I say? As soon as I saw the thumbnail, I was like, that is the Island of the Dolls, or at least they're trying to do something like it. This one is called The Dead Dance.
Jesse, sing, world.
I grew up on Danny Elfman and Beetlejuice type movies, so this looks pretty gothic. Hopefully it delivers. I have to say, it looks creepy off the drop. Okay, so this is a set basically that's meant to look like the Lady Gaga thing. Directed by Tim Burton. That's impressive. She looks super creepy like a doll. Okay. I like the creepy sample.
Like the words of a song, I hear you call. Like a thief in my
Good lyrics.
head,
I expected
you
kind of
criminal.
something like this in the beginning.
You stole my thoughts before I dreamed them. And you killed my queen with just one pawn. This goodbye.
She just went from like minor to major.
Surprise.
Nice little lift. I imagine this is the pre-chorus.
Goodbye won't make me cry. Can I keep on dancing until I'm dead? Dancing until I'm dead.
It's got like an 80s, kind of 80s retro kind of thing.
Yeah, I'll keep on dancing until I'm dead. I'll dance until I'm dead. 'Cause when you killed me inside, that's when I came alive. Yeah, the music's gonna bring me back from dead. Dancing until I'm dead.
This isn't really my thing. Honestly, I'm a metal guy, but killer looking video.
You've created a creature
Definitely here for the video.
of the night. Now I'm haunting your air. Your
Nice high note there.
This goodbye is no surprise. This goodbye won't make me cry.
It's kind of got like a thriller thing, a little bit. Love how it just went from black and white to flipping back from black and white to color.
Do the dead dance. Do the dead dance. But I'm all over the dance floor and I'm dancing until I'm dead. Yeah, I'll keep on dancing until I'm dead. Dance until I'm dead. 'Cause when you
Sorry, I'm mesmerized. It's a really cool video. Said music-wise, and video-wise, it's got kind of a thriller thing going on. Well, I have to say, I'm a little surprised, to be honest with you. Not much of a pop guy. I'm a Gen Xer. I grew up on straight up metal. Some pop that I like. And not to give this like a nod to a really, really old song, but it did have like a total like thriller kind of thing going on. Not only with the video had kind of the dancing stuff kind of looked like thriller, and then vocally it had a very like 1980s pop kind of vibe to it. I've never reacted to Lady Gaga before, but obviously she's one of the biggest artists on the planet, so I've heard several of her songs. Never really super listened in on it. So what do I think? Anthemic, raw, atmospheric. Choosing to do the Island of the Dolls type set really set it off. I mean, the dancing, yes, it had kind of a thriller vibe with the whole monster kind of thing going on. Nothing in the song really spoke to me, but why would it? It would have been quite odd to have had a very shreddy guitar solo or slap bass or some kind of drum fill in there. This is pop. It is Lady Gaga. I didn't really expect her to come out and do something metal or evil per se, but I did like the 80s vibe of it. Now with Tim Burton, he can't really do no wrong with me. I kind of love everything that he's done. And like I said, although I'm not a pop person, I'm glad I watched this. It's very cool. The Island of the Dolls is something that I saw on, I believe it was Zach Bagans. It was one of the the paranormal type shows. Did the Island of the Dolls, and I could tell that that's what she was going off of in this video. So, what will I rate it? What did I think? I will give this, just because I'm not super into the song, but I'm super into the video, I will give this a solid 8.5. And hey, if you want me to react to some more pop or any kind of genre, really, not going to say that I'm going to do it a lot, but if you leave me a comment down below and you have a song that I think might be cool, then I will definitely check it out. Thanks, guys. Hope you had a good time, and hang out for a little longer. Watch some more videos. There's plenty of stuff on my channel. All right, keep rocking. Later. Hey everyone, thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out. But hey, that's not all. Go ahead and check the description of this video and check out my Amazon affiliate links and a link to my shop. And you can find my original paintings, you can find prints, hats, hoodies, t-shirts. All that stuff really helps out.
Hey guys, welcome back to Jesse Saint World. I am Jesse Saint. I toured in bands for 20 years as a hired gun. So today we're doing a reaction video. I'm also going to teach you how to play the songs on guitar, or at least show you a couple of the chords and where you can solo out of. That way you can jam along with these. Today we're doing a special one. About them, they're called Babymetal. I'm sure all of you guys know them. Obviously, I've heard of them. I have played one single summer festival where they were on it. I did hear them when they first came out, and I heard quite a few songs, but it's been so long I wouldn't have any idea. Grab your guitars, grab your bass, whatever you jam with, and here's an A note. It's a little sharp.
Jesse Saint World.
My Queen. Another short song. All right. There we go. A sharp. Weird descending kind of half step riff. Walk down kind of vocal thing. Awesome so far. Now it's step walking upwards, not backwards. checkerboard. Lots of chromatics in this. All of it. Well, both. All right. So I dug that one too. So that one was A, sharp D, C, sharp D, D sharp D, F. So the first song was an F sharp. This one's an F. F. Pretty fun. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is just chromatics moving up and down, but that was super cool. Didn't know that one had Courtney LaPlante. I appreciate you watching. Definitely tell your friends. Look down in the description. You can find the original videos. And like I said, just jam to them. You know, if you can only play a couple notes, cool. If you can shred to it fully, then I just gave you everything you need to know to be able to shred along with it. So with that, keep shredding, and I will see you next time.
Jesse. Sing.